I genuinely think most people never become who they could have been, not because they are stupid, not because they are lazy, but because somewhere along the way they started believing smaller stories about themselves, and after enough time, the story starts feeling real. You see it everywhere. Two people can start at the same place, same talent, same opportunities, but years later, one of them completely changed their life, and the other is still stuck in the exact same patterns. And honestly, I don't think the difference is motivation. I think it's identity. Because eventually you stop acting based on what you want and start acting based on who you believe you are. That's why some people sabotage themselves the second life starts improving. It's unfamiliar, and the brain hates unfamiliar things, even good ones. And I used to think procrastination meant you don't want something badly enough. But I don't think that's true anymore. Sometimes people procrastinate because deep down they are terrified of what happens if they actually try. Because trying makes failure real, and your brain would rather protect your ego than risk embarrassment. That's why people delay things they care about, avoid opportunities, overthink simple decisions, not, not, not because they are incapable, because staying the same feels emotionally safer. Like, even when they hate their life, which is honestly kind of scary when you think about it. Your brain can your brain can get attached to suffering just because it's familiar. People love saying like fake it till you make it, but you can only fake confidence for so long. Eventually pressure exposes you. You see it all the time. Someone sounds confident online, talks big, acts certain, then one difficult moment happens and they completely fold. Because confidence isn't built through pretending, it's built through evidence. Your brain needs proof, not motivation quotes, not affirmations. Proof, you need proof. Try like tiny moments where you when like tiny moments where you survive something difficult and realize wait, like wait, I can do this. Wait, yeah, I can do this. Maybe I can handle this. That's where real confidence starts. Quietly, yeah. I like I realized this during a presentation once. Like, the weird part is when I practiced alone in my room, I sounded good, like genuinely good. Everything flowed naturally. I explained things clearly. I felt confident. But the second I stood in front of actual people, it was like I become a different person. My heart started racing. My voice sounded strange. I forgot simple words. And you know what's crazy? Like, what's really crazy about this? Like, nothing actually changed. Like, the same knowledge, the same preparation, the same presentation, the same brain, but suddenly I felt exposed. And the moment I felt judged, my performance dropped instantly. The moment, that moment taught me something important, like your mind affects everything. The way you speak, the way you think, the way you move, like even what you believe you are capable of in the moment. It's weird. It's really weird how fast fear can change a person. And most people think confidence comes first. It doesn't. Action comes first. The evidence, okay? Action comes first, then evidence, then belief, then identity. That's the order. But most people wait to feel ready before they start, which is why they stay stuck for years. Because readiness usually comes after action, not before it. Think about someone starting a business, okay? Let's think about that. Like, someone starting a business. At first, they doubt themselves constantly, then they get one customer, then another. and slowly their brain starts adjusting to a new reality. Success stops feeling impossible. Then eventually it starts feeling normal. That's how identity changes, not through one massive moment. And here's the trap most people live in without realizing it. They don't believe in themselves, so they avoid action. Okay? They don't believe in themselves, so they avoid action. Because they avoid action, they never build proof. And because they never build proof, their belief gets even weaker, so the cycle repeats for years sometimes. Like for years. That's why people stay stuck in the same habits, same mindset, same life, while convincing themselves they are trying. But your brain watches what you do. Like really, your brain watches what you do and what you say, and eventually it stops trusting your words completely. I think the scariest part about all of this is realizing your identity is being built every single day, whether you notice it or not. Even like every time you quit early, avoid discomfort, break promise to yourself, your brain remembers. But the opposite is also true. Every difficult conversation you survive, every workout you finish, every uncomfortable risk you take, change something internal, little by little, until one day you realize you are not the same person anymore. Like, and if you want to change your life, the first step probably isn't motivation. It's evidence. You need to start proving things to yourself, even small things, because eventually your brain starts paying attention, and once your identity changes, everything else starts changing with it too. Your decision, your habits, your standards, your confidence, all of it. Because in the end, the story you repeat inside your head long enough becomes the life you live.